Hi Aries, it's Noel. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your 2018 whole year of 2018 reading. It's going to be a general reading, and as you can see, you have a romance angel card here for you for the love. And so you have one card per month. I've already prayed for you, Aries, and so here are your cards for the for the year of 2018. We'll move this card to the side for now, and let's start with January. Emotional withdrawal. In January, some of you are going to feel really lonely, really it seems like you want to be alone, you want to be left alone because you have been suffering, and you have a problem of communication in January also that is making you really sad. People don't understand you, or people don't understand what you mean, what you want, and it is very, very difficult for you to make yourself understood. And that is also at work and in your love relationships. Okay, so when people don't understand you, it's sometimes a bit annoying, because you want to say something, or you want to have something, or you want to be you want someone to do something for you in a specific way, and that person just does not understand what you want. And that's going to be your case. So when that will happen, you will withdraw from the society, kind of. You will stay in your room. It can be that your family do not understand you. I would say do not fight, do not even scream, do not even argue, just stay alone for some time and everything will be fine. Okay? That is for January. February now, February 2018. Oh yeah. You have heartache and loss. Heartache and loss. So in February, for some of you, those of you who have been fighting in a relationship, a love relationship, you're definitely going to break up. All right, that relationship is not going to last, and you're going to break up in February, so you will feel a bit more lonely. But I feel like it's for the better, because that person was not listening to you. That person was not caring about you enough, and that person did not understand you. Maybe it was your fault. You could not express yourself, but that person did not make the effort to understand you, Aries, and so it's going to end up with a loss of someone. All right, I'm hearing that some of you are going to lose a pet as well. So maybe you have a cat or a dog or a bird that is sick, and so you're going to lose him because you don't want your pet to suffer. That is for a few of you. So that is February. And you still have the communication problem in February. It seems like nobody can understand you. That's quite strange and quite annoying for you. All right. March. Authority. Authority. This is authority figures coming in your life. It's not going to be a joyful month in March, in the sense that you will have a lot of paperwork to do, to fill in. You might have a lot of assignments to do for college, and it's going to be a pain for you to do that, and you're going to have trouble. Some of you are going to be required to reimburse money. It can be to banks or any kind of something like this, like reimburse the money that you owe to someone or to something, a firm, a bank. So it's going to be a stressful month, So it's not like you are happy. It's like you start the year like really down. And in March, it's not getting better. But at least you are warned. So make sure, for example, in January that you do all your paperwork correctly, that you check your accounts, that you check the money, that you check everything so that after all, you don't have any problems, you know. That is for March. April, stand your ground. So this is a message for you, Aries, to really reaffirm your what's that, the word, to reaffirm your beliefs, you know. When you believe in something or in someone, do not be scared of your opinion, because maybe some of you have a political opinion, some of you maybe are working in politics, and it seems like you are scared of what you think. It's going to be around the business area, around the work area. You are afraid of telling people how you feel about a situation. You are afraid of what people are going to think about you. But definitely stand your ground, and it's going to benefit you. People are going to trust you because you are honest and you don't hide anything, you know. The ex is coming back here. That ex that you left at the beginning, or who left you, he's coming back in April. And stand your ground. I would say move on. Okay, do not go back. All right. So April, May. Am I correct? January, February, March, April, May. Yeah. You have obstacles and challenges, Aries. Obstacle and challenges. You might have, this is not going to be a big deal, basically. You might just have some issues at work or with your friends, like arguments with your friends, but you're going to, in the end, you're going to like say, oh, it's okay, it's fine. We don't have to fight over this, okay, let's move on, and everything will be fine. But you might have some arguments with people that you love, and because you love them and because they love you, everything will be fine. It can be also with a okay, I'm hearing that some of you cannot have a baby, so you are going to break up because of that, because your partner cannot have a baby, or your partner does not want to have a baby, so you're going to break up because of that. But apart from this, it's going to be around the friendship, loyal friends, or it can be even between brothers. Okay, if you have a brother, and you might have an argument with your brother, but everything will be fine in the end, because you're going to say, well, we don't care about this, doesn't matter, whatever. So that is May. We have now June. Yeah. You have rest and rejuvenate. In June, you have like, this is the June is the middle of the year, so it's like you have some time to take a breath, take a breather. You have some time to really focus on yourself and on your life, on everything that has happened since the beginning of the year. And you're going to think that, oh my God, I have to take care of myself, I have to take care of my finances, I have to take care of my life. Now it's time for me to stop and do something serious, you know. So if you've been dating really bad guys or bad girls or dishonest people, then you're going to say to yourself, no, it's over, finished, done. Okay, so you're going to have in June some kind of break from your own life, and take this as an advantage to actually move forward in your life, to actually see the blessings and accept the blessings in your life, okay? Because it seems like wrong choices, wrong partners, everything's wrong. So basically just take this time in June to rest and think about what was wrong in order for you to stop that. July. Suffering in silence. Wow, it's not getting better. What's wrong, Aries? What's wrong this year? Okay, suffering in silence. So we have a lot of blue here. So this is still about the communication, the throat chakra. It seems like some of you will be suffering in silence because of the loss of someone here, the loss of someone, the loss of a pet, or also the loss of a friend. It can be that your friend has to go really, really far away, and you're going to miss that person so much. For example, if you live in Europe, your friend is going to move to the United States or to Australia. It's going to be very, very far, and it's possible that you cannot actually see that person as much as you would like to, because of finances, because of a lot of things like this, because you're married or you have a baby. So people are going to part away in July, and it's nothing there is nothing you can do about that. You just have to accept. August, you have the waiting game, and this is about some of you. You've met someone recently, like in those months here. You have like I think May, June, and July. You've met someone, and it's still the waiting game. You're waiting for that person to commit to yourself because you've been dating for 3 months, and that person is still kind of playing with you. And you're talking. You say to yourself, "Wow, do I have to carry on with that relationship, or do I have to move on? What's the best thing to do?" You're not going to know because that person is really tricky, really intelligent, smart, clever, and it's very hard for you to understand what that person really wants from you or from that relationship. So be careful who you start dating, because it can be it can have something under, something hurtful under that relationship or after that relationship, which to me is not going to last anyway. All right, so that is for August. Going to move them a bit here so that you can just see the words. Is it good? Right. September, we have, very good, we have financial and material changes. So since January, you've been fighting hard over your finances, over your work, your career. If you're working, you think you have something to prove, and it's not an easy period for you, Aries. But it seems like in September, it's like a new year for you. Actually, in September is going to be kind of a new year. It's like you finally become lucky. You finally get what you deserve, and you finally improve your finances, and you finally get that house that you've wanted to move in or to buy. Some of you want to buy a house, and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for so long to get the finances from the banks. It can be that authority here in March which is stopping you from having that house that you've been dreaming about. So the banks, many banks issues here, many money finances issues, but in September you can be relieved because it's finally working. Everything is working out, you know. September, October now. Foundation and achievements. Definitely moving into your house, moving into a new apartment. If you wanted to move for so long, you will be able to move in October into a new place. It's going to be a very lovely place, really cozy, kind of a small place or a small house, but it's going to be very cozy, very romantic, really, really a happy place. It's going to be a happy place for you. So you're going to move there alone, or if you have a family, you're going to move there with your family, and it's going to be a very, very happy place. I feel like you have to be there in order for you to be a bit happier. Okay, you might actually get a dog, another pet. So that is for October. November now. November, you have victory and success. You see, guys, the first part of the year is going to be terrible, but then everything will be clear. You know, there is the light at the end of the tunnel. So victory and success, that is for work, career, friendships, and no arguments. It seems like November is going to be a very happy month. Maybe because we're close to the holidays, but it's going to be a very, very happy month where you can get a job, you can get a pay rise, you can get a new house, a new car, a new pet, a new dress. I'm hearing maybe one of you is wanting to buy a dress that is very expensive. Maybe it's a dress for your wedding, you know, for next year in 2019. If you're getting married in 2019, you might get that dress in November, and you're going to have a special price, a special offer on that dress. So you will be very, very happy, very pleased, because it's the dress of your dreams. So you do have a very nice month in November. I feel like you are on the top of the mountains, as this guys is. This is, I think, the what's this called? I always forgot his name, but anyways. Okay, whatever. So this is a very successful month for you, November. It seems like you can see where you're going, finally. You see where you're going. I'm just going to move the cards a bit up so that you can see the words. Can you? Yeah, you can see those, but you cannot see those on the top there. But all right. At least you can listen to me. And for December, Aries, you have great. You have material harvest. So basically, the year of 2018 is going to be a drama for you when it comes to finances. But maybe finances and love relationships, not relationships, but love relationships and finances. But overall, it's going to be okay. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel, as I said. And material harvest, it's the continuation of the November month. You will have many gifts for Christmas for sure, but you will have also gifts in the form of people coming in your life, meeting someone new right around the Christmas Eve and the New Year's. And it's also having a lot of money, having enough money to cover everything that you want to cover your expenses, to cover your trip, if you're traveling, and it's going to be great. Nice. So basically, you have 6 months that are not so good, and you have 6 months that are starting to move forward, which is okay. And for your love card, you have separation. Yeah. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So separation, it's divorce, it's separation, like breaking up with someone. So actually this year, Aries, most of you are going to break up instead of start a relationship. So this is a bit of a pain, but most of you, I'm not saying all of you, but most of you will be breaking up instead of starting something new. So I don't know why. Maybe it's the year which is that way for you, Aries, but basically that's what I can see here for you. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this reading, even though there are some negative aspects there, but it's okay, you know, we go through it, we all go through that, and so you will as well. So I don't think it's a bad year, too bad, but you have some improvements to make. Okay, Aries, have a very, very nice year. Try to have a nice year as much as possible, and take a good care of yourself, and be careful with your finances. Take care. Bye.